Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the BKB National Wool Market Report. Today, we didn't have an auction this week, so there won't be any market report, but we were privileged enough to get a few young professionals within the wool industry with us. And we're going to have a talk with the young professionals, and mainly with Monica Ebert, who's also our brand manager, the core Merino brand manager, and the coordinator of the young professionals for the IWTO, Christian van Niekerk, and Landry, and then Jock. So yeah, welcome you guys.
Thank you.
Monica, maybe give us a little bit, what is the young professionals? What does it entail? Give us a little bit background.
Yes, so the Young Professionals program that IWTO puts on, it's typically the young professionals get together at the annual IWTO Congress. This year will be the second year that it is a virtual Congress, unfortunately with the continuing pandemic hammering us. But with that, we've decided to still go ahead and put together a program, a really exciting program for young professionals. The program started back around 2013. I actually participated in the program the first time myself in 2014. And as part of the IWTO Young Professionals program, so you're nominated by your company or a mentor of your own, whether you work in the wool industry or you potentially want to work in the wool industry, to attend the Congress at a discounted rate. And in doing that, then they set you up with a mentor, somebody who is working within the wool industry, an area that you are particularly interested in, or maybe a country specific person or mentor, and just somebody that can just help show you the ropes. It's a really exciting Congress. There's usually a number of different speakers right across the wool supply chain, starting from the raw wool through to the end product. So you really can have your choice of just if there's an area in the industry that you're hoping to work in, or a specific company. And so it's been a really great program. So I participated as a young professional in 2014 and 2015. And then after that, I've taken on the role as being their project coordinator and just another go-to person to aid with young professionals at the Congress or outside of the Congress. Because through that program, we've had well over 100 young professionals that have participated in the program since its inception. And it's definitely picked up steam each year. It's certainly gained a lot of traction. And not only do you have that mentor that helps you out at the Congress, but you also meet with other people that are about your age, that are, again, across the wool supply chain, and really just kind of, those networking opportunities have just been completely phenomenal. And so we're really excited to be able to reach a wider audience, obviously with the virtual format this year. And I'm looking forward to feedback that we'll get through the session that we have next week for ways that we can continue to engage with the young professional group, even if people aren't able to attend the Congress in person in the future.
Christian, you were part of the young professional program. How did you experience the whole thing? How did you gain by it?
Leon, it's a huge opportunity. Coming from a small town where I grew up in Graafrenet and then going to Venice and London and all of these different places where you rub shoulders with people who's actually working with the end product. When you grow up, you understand wool and you learn about wool in a shed, but you actually see the garments that get made out of it, and the different types and the different knowledge, and you have people to bounce ideas off, a few grades that's been around for a long time. So I must say the 4 years I've been involved with it, I've probably learned more than I could have just being part of the wool industry in South Africa. I have friends in Argentina now, I have friends in Australia, New Zealand, that you can ask what's happening in your market, what do you think about the market, where's the market going, and you learn off them from what their farmers are doing and what they are looking to do differently. So it opens up your world immensely, having friends of your own age, but also older generations to learn from.
So suddenly our world doesn't stop here when we ship when the wool is shipped and it's done. So the world just open up.
Exactly.
What I like about it, it's not a local guy that's your mentor.
Exactly.
And that's where you actually broaden all your knowledge And that's the whole idea, I would say, behind it.
The nice part about the IWTO is that it's a global organization and it represents the whole industry. So it's from growers up to the end product. So it's right through the whole chain. Landry, as a young professional, up and coming young professional, do you think something like that you would probably gain from that?
Yes, I think absolutely you'll gain from that. To learn from people who already gone through all the experiences, I think you can definitely only gain and not lose. And it opens your mind as a young person to the industry, what you can contribute to the industry and learn from other people's mistakes, so you can just go forward.
Especially on the buyer side, I think it has incredible value for you who's mainly on the buyer side. So just to network with people in the industry.
Isn't this an ideal opportunity to encourage young farmers, young producers in South Africa to join it?
How does it work? Does one need to be nominated or?
So this year, you don't need to be nominated or anything like that. This year, actually, the Young Professional program is taking place next week on the 17th of May at 1:30 South African time or Central European time. And so it's right in the middle of the day. You farmers might not get your afternoon nap, but that's okay. It's definitely a worthwhile program. And but because what can be gained if you're a farmer, it just opens your world up a lot more and just helps you understand kind of the intricacies of the wool industry and just, understanding, what actually happens beyond the farm gate and even, beyond BKB ourselves as brokers or even Limbriere as a buyer who's then going on and exporting that wool. So I would suggest, if anybody wants to participate in the program, you can go to iwto.org and you'll find all the details to register for the Congress. Or if you have any problems, then anybody can contact us at BKB and we'd certainly help and facilitate.
I think we'll just put on the contacting details just after the show, put it on the screen.
Yeah.
IWTO.org with your contact numbers if that's fine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would. This year's probably the easiest year because the cost to be involved in this is significantly lower than the plane ticket and all of the extra fees, and so you can kind of start to feel what the program feels like and maybe even start networking with some other young professionals from around the world that will also be participating on the section next week.
I think that's our ideal place to sponsor some of our clients.
I think so, yeah. We have beautiful young and upcoming farmers and that might be the route just to see how the whole industry is working, how the wool is beyond the farm borders.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot, you guys. Appreciate your time, and then we will be having a wool auction next week on 19th of May, and just after the auction we will be ready with a market report again. So have a good evening.